is Leslie, and I'm coming to you live actually from my home office, my house. Wanted to talk to you today about an interesting topic and question that a lot of people ask me about, which is how do I find the right listing agent to sell my home? Now, of course, it should always be me, but you obviously want to know why it should be me. And, it is always a good idea to meet with at least a couple of agents so you find the right fit for you, because every person is different and every realtor is different. And you want to make sure that you find someone that works well with your style and has your ideals in mind and has your best interest in mind. Because first and foremost, that is what a realtor is there to do, is to have your best interest at heart and to get you the results that you want. Having said that, I think it's very important for you to realize that you need to have realistic expectations. That's oftentimes what a realtor can help you do, is understand exactly what's going on in the marketplace around you, what homes are selling for, how your home compares to the other homes in the market, and how it will fare potentially depending on a lot of different variables. But here are just a few questions that I think are really important for you to ask an agent when you think of possibly using them or having them help you list their home. The first really important question is, how many days on market on average are the homes that they sell? Or how many days does it take for them to sell a home? Obviously, you want it to be as short of an amount of days as possible. The longer the days, who wants to sit and wait for their house to be sold? Everyone wants it sold yesterday. So you want to look at that. Of course, you want to be fair and understand what the overall market is. If, for example, in your community, it takes on average 30 days for a home to sell, it might be unrealistic to expect your agent or your listing agent to sell a home in 14 days. But it is their job to hopefully show their track record. And you can ask them to pull up their MLS data and show exactly how long homes are on market before they close escrow and sell. Gotta love when you get to low battery mode on your phone while you're FaceTime living. So another thing that is crucial to look at is the listing price versus the actual price sold. I could list a home for $1 million, but if it doesn't sell, it only sells for $500,000, then that just kind of shows that I don't actually deliver what I say I'm going to deliver. Because ideally, a listing price, unless you have a different strategy in place, a listing price should be about what the house should sell for, again, based upon market variables. Again, as I mentioned, there are different strategies where you can try to undercut the price of the home to bring in more people and ultimately get more offers. Or you can posture price, which is price very high, but oftentimes that can scare people off and then they don't even come and look at your home. So, and agents can sometimes come to you and meet with you and say, oh yes, your house is worth $1 million, when in reality it's only worth $800,000. And I say only $800,000, like that's not a lot, but in comparison to $1 million. And having said that though, that agent promises you and tries to just get the listing. And at the end of the day, it may not sell, or they have to do a price reduction once it's been on the market for 30 days, 45 days, in which case oftentimes the listing kind of becomes stale and people think, what's wrong with that listing? So one last question too that you would want to ask an agent is, how are you going to market my home? The days of just putting a sign out in front of your home are long gone, and expecting that to do all the work. And believe it or not, some realtors, that's pretty much sometimes that's what they do to market. So that is an important question that you want to ask the potential agent that is going to list your home. So Having said all that, I've talked a lot. If you have any questions, I'd love to fill you in on more information and love to share with you exactly what I do to market your home and my data on asking prices versus actual sold prices. So feel free to give me a call, email, text, direct message me. I'd love to talk to you more about finding the right listing agent, hopefully me, at your next convenience. So I hope everyone has a great day, and thanks so much. Love where you live and give where you love. Take care.